going. Yeah, my job is going good. Dude, Zoom, I don't know what the deal is, man. They're trying to take us down. They're trying to stop us from um
Speaking the truth.
speaking the truth. Exactly, man. They're trying to
Did the other
suppress us.
did the first part record?
We're gonna I want to act like it didn't record, like, just in
Okay.
case, if that's
Yeah.
okay.
That's okay.
But listen, there's something. Look, all right, like, on the note of my job, I think we should all stop kidding ourselves. I think we should all stop just bullshitting ourselves, lying to ourselves. Why are we making the Super Bowl on a Sunday?
It's true.
It's the most bullshit thing, because then everybody goes to work hungover. It is the day where the US economy loses the most money. And everybody just ignores it. Everybody just acts like, yeah, I mean, it's just the day after the Super Bowl. Oh, and then I have to go to work. It's like, we need to either make it on Saturday, or we make the Monday a holiday. We move Juneteenth to Black History Month.
Such a good idea.
Because we don't need that many holidays in the summer. Okay, we already have Memorial Day, Labor Day, and 4th of July. We already have off, so we're good. We don't need any more.
You're
We
right.
need we don't get St. Patrick's Day off. Okay, we don't get any Easter off. So we need something in the middle between Christmas and Memorial Day to get us through. Now,
What
why
about
why don't we put it on the day where everybody calls sick from work? Why don't we all just say, you know what? We make it a federal holiday. Why don't we just do that?
it's also like for all the kids in middle school. Like I can't think of the amount of times where I was like watching the Super Bowl and I go to bed in the third quarter because it's past my bedtime.
Yeah,
It ruins it. Not
dude,
only for the adults, but for the kids too.
you make it on Saturday, or you make it on Friday, and we just stop kidding ourselves.
Yeah,
People can make all the dishes Thursday night. And then you come back from work, and then the Super Bowl is on at like 7, and then everybody can sleep in Saturday, everybody can be hungover. But why do we have to do it on Sunday? College football is over. There's no other sports except the NBA. But who the fuck watches the NBA? Nobody watches the NBA. Nobody
especially
I know
on
watches
super.
the NBA. Who cares?
Especially no one's watching the NBA on Super Bowl Sunday.
On Super Bowl. Exactly. Exactly. College football is over. There's not really much. March Madness has not picked up. Why are we
Topic
kidding
does it.
ourselves? Just put it on a Saturday. Just put it on a Saturday. And people are like, oh, yeah, there's a lot of NFL owners, and a lot of people are Jews, and that's the Sabbath. But everybody knows the Sabbath ends when the sun goes down. So if you make it at like 8 p.m. on a Saturday, there's no excuse.
I think
And the
you,
sun goes down at like 5 p.m. anyway.
yeah. So just make it like a 6 o'clock kickoff.
Exactly. Dude, exactly. Why are we need to figure out something, because I think everybody is done. I think everybody in America is done with this crap. Because I went to work, man, and I was just not functioning well at all. And I don't think
I,
anyone else was either.
I think you're right. I think you nailed it on the head.
Yeah. So why don't we just
When do
stop?
they do the college national championship? What day is that
They
played
do
on?
that in like January, like mid-January
No,
now.
no, I know, but like what day of the week do they play it?
I think it's like a Friday or a Saturday.
So like everyone can watch it.
Exactly, dude. And like, but that's why college football is honestly, it is so much better. I feel like after watching that Super Bowl,
Yeah.
I think now I can firmly say that college football is better than professional football.
It's way better to watch. Same with basketball.
Yeah.
Way better to watch college. There's
Who
so much more.
watches the NBA?
I feel
Who?
like the big problem with American sports recently is that the passion has died down and you can make an absurd amount of money. So it's like if they lose, it doesn't matter because they made $30 million anyway.
Yeah, dude. But if you lose in the national championship, you might not get drafted. People might not notice you. If you don't get to the playoffs, like
Like
those guys are playing for such heart. And even, dude, I think women's college athletics are way better. They're 1,000 times better than professional NBA, like WNBA.
like to watch. Yeah, yeah,
To why?
100%.
Because those girls are not playing for money yet, so they have no future. They're just doing it for the heart of the game.
It's true. That's like I can't think of an American sport that's like it's become too focused on entertainment.
Yeah.
It's like every I can't even think of what's the most passionate professional sport in the US right now?
I probably, if I had to guess, college football. I
Or
mean, or the Savannah
professional.
Banana Ball, whatever the fuck they play.
What about professional sports though? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Professional
Like
sports?
what fan base is and players care the most? Like what's the closest to compare to the college level? Because like I don't see it in the NBA. I don't see it in the NFL.
Yeah.
I maybe see. I think this is just how soccer works in general, though. I see it
Uh,
a little because the American soccer kind of sucks anyway, so those players aren't getting paid millions.
yeah.
I see a little bit of passion there, but not compared to Europe. It's not the same.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a different kind of like when you're watching soccer, it's that Latino passion.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
the
Yeah.
Latino passion is like different. Like American passion is like, you have beer bellies and you're like, fuck yeah. But Latino passion is like,
Crying your eyes out.
crying your eyes out, you're kissing other people when you score a goal, you know, but you really like you want to kill the other team, like
Exactly.
you legitimately hate those guys. You're like, "Mm, we don't like those guys."
There was a guy, Barcelona was playing Real Madrid, and one of the fans was a Real Madrid player, and Barcelona won, and he was so angry that his body put him into a heart attack and he died. And it was because of the stress of the game that he
My
died from that.
goodness.
It's it's criminal. I will say, what about like never really was into the Olympics, honestly, but I've been watching some this year. They're passionate.
They're very yeah, because again, they're not playing for like they're playing for a piece of gold that's like worth it's not worth that much in the grand
Well,
scheme
but
of
they're not.
things.
It's not like they're
But
selling it.
yeah, but
Like
it is for the passion of the
for the
country.
for the passion.
Yeah,
The
man.
so
If the
which
if the Super Bowl was like once every 4 years, that would be a different game.
yeah. Oh, I think so. Like also, so the 2026 national championship,
Mm.
Indiana versus Miami, got around 40 million views. Seems low, honestly, but okay. We've got about 40 million views. NFL got 127 million. But I feel like it's like when you have a terrible engagement rate on any social media platform, like you have 100,000 followers, but you're only getting 2 likes every post. That's the NFL.
Yeah,
College is like, I only have 500 followers, but I mean 400 likes a post. Which one's better?
I
That's
mean you'd rather have more engagement, you
I
know,
I would think so.
like and yeah, man, I think the NFL is on because it just sucks too. It sucks seeing the same people do the same thing every year. It's like if you're in college, you only got one or two shots
Yeah, yeah,
to make the national championship, other than just going to court and arguing that you should have more time. But you only at max playing, you only have two times,
yeah.
maybe. Um,
Unless you're
and
a Penn State quarterback, because then you're on the team for like 7 years.
dude, or oh my gosh, there's this guy who he is 25 and he got his like I think he finished his last year of eligibility. Bro probably has a doctorate in like communications.
I want to go back, get my PhD so I can try to play for the soccer team somewhere. That's the dream.
That would be awesome, dude.
So could like could Tom Brady go back and get his master's degree and be eligible for college ball?
No, well, here's the thing is that you have 4 years of eligibility unless you redshirt, which means that you are for sure like you're not playing, you're just like observing. Um,
Mm,
so you and if the coach wants you to have more time, if he sees that you might need some more time to develop, he might redshirt you. So you have theoretically 5 years. Um, but Tom Brady only he used all 4 years of his eligibility
I
when he
see.
was playing college. So
Well, okay, but like, what about LeBron James? He used 0 years of college ball.
he
Could he
could
go back and just
he
destroy?
he theoretically he could.
Be
That would
awesome.
be interesting.
That would be
That would
interesting.
be interesting. Why are we and who can dude, I can't even name you the last five national like basketball national championships. Or not
I
not
can't
not not
either.
well, not for like college, but for like I don't even know what they call it, the finals.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
NBA
it's the
Finals.
Nuggets and probably the Golden State Warriors.
I think the Celtics won recently.
Yeah, with that guy with that crazy hairline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, yeah, man. I mean, basketball as a Pittsburgh sports fan, like if there was a basketball team in Pittsburgh, like maybe I would know more about the NBA, but also too around DC, the Wizards fucking suck. They're so bad.
I never cared. However, when I watched The Last Dance, I wanted to
La-
become an NBA player. That was like 80s, 90s, early 2000s basketball just looks different.
Because it was such a more physical sport back then. It was
And they
so
cared.
physical.
Like
Yeah.
they visibly cared more.
Yeah, dude, because I mean, there was just more like they were trying to get the league more established. Like, it was a more physical game. Like there was less of these bullshit rules,
Yeah.
like you just touch a guy and they fall over and it's a flagrant and it's like, dude, come on, man.
For like Michael Jordan, just he's so good.
Michael Jordan, I mean, like in that like situation where you have just such an incredible athlete. Like, I mean, I bet LeBron is a great athlete too, but just Michael Jordan, like there was no one like Michael Jordan. There was
He's just I can't I don't know my basketball that well. However, there's the Messi and Ronaldo comparison. People are always comparing them. If the stats very similar, stats are very
mm,
similar. You watch the game, not even close. LeBron James, Michael Jordan. I'm just saying the games I've seen, it seems similar to that.
I
Like
would agree.
I think
I
I think
would agree.
LeBron James has better stats. I think at this point.
Yeah.
But then you just watch it. It's like dude, it's a different level.
Oh, and Messi has the difference is here's the thing about like winning as an athlete. It's like you may be a great athlete. Like Michael Vick, I love him. I don't think
Absolutely.
he did anything wrong. I don't think Ben Roethlisberger did anything wrong. I don't think that dude from the Ravens did anything wrong. Um, but like Michael, he didn't win a Super Bowl. So no one really cares as much. But when you win a Super Bowl, like the amount of times Tom Brady wins a Super Bowl, I mean it's the same thing. Like you could talk about like Peyton Manning, you could talk about Eli Manning all day, but it's just Messi and Ronaldo to Tom Brady. It's just
Exactly.
Messi and Ronaldo.
Exactly. It's not even they're on a different planet.
Yeah, dude. And
How good was Joe Montana? I always hear his name.
he got like the only reason I think he's not, well, he is a great quarterback. He's won like three Super Bowls or something, two or three,
Huh?
maybe four.
Okay.
Um, the only reason why he is that good is because he had Jerry Rice.
Hmm.
Like Tom Brady had
Yeah,
multiple different wide receivers, but
that's true.
Jerry Rice was like one of the greatest wide receivers, if not the greatest wide receiver ever. And
I
Joe
yeah,
Montana just kept giving him the rock. So,
like I guess so. But like you're dealt with your cards. You can't control what cards you're dealt with.
yeah, man.
So I mean, like, what are you supposed to do? Play on a team where every other player sucks?
Dude, yeah.
Michael Vick college highlights are absurd.
Dude, oh my, dude, the NFL highlights are even better because it's like, you know, you see like these guys who are professionals who it's like, you could argue that college football is a little amateur, and then you see these professional dudes just getting juked because they never seen like a running quarterback before, and they're like,
Yeah,
"Oh my gosh, this guy is
yeah.
insane."
I feel like American professional sports right now lack a magic factor.
Hmm.
Like March Madness, so many magical moments happen every year.
Yeah.
College football, magical moments happen.
Hmm.
In recent, I can't name in the past 3 years an NFL or NBA play that was like so absurd. You
Yeah.
know,
I mean,
I
because
remember when Saquon Barkley jumped over that guy backwards.
yeah.
I remember that. I can't really think of anything else that was like, oh, that was like the most insane play ever.
I mean, one of the most insane plays ever is, I mean, the Odell Beckham catch, which I think Odell Beckham
Yeah,
Jr. is so overrated, though. I think
but
he's extremely overrated.
wasn't that like
Um,
10 years ago?
yeah, because
I,
here's the thing is that you have all these running quarterbacks, and the game is all just short passing now. There's no gunslinging long throws that are Hail Marys that get made anymore, partially because the secondary has just gotten so damn good. And also, like, it's just not the game anymore. The game is like to get these short yardage, not go for big plays.
yeah,
And so there's less of those magical moments because the NFL has kind of shot themselves in the foot. Um, like it's like we used to when you used to have like you know having one or two quarterbacks with some crazy legs like Michael Vick, that's pretty magical because you're like, oh, that's the guy with legs.
yeah.
But then you see everybody with them, and you're just kind of like,
It's
uh,
lost in the magic.
yeah.
Speaking of magic, was Bad Bunny's performance
Oh,
magical?
here we go. Good circle. Good circle.
It all comes back.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna listen. The pod we did talk about this earlier a little bit, but the podcast cut out. So, it's unfortunately that conversation may be lost to history. But to recap, like you did, you enjoyed it.
I thought I kind of liked it. I wouldn't say enjoy. Like I'm never enjoying the Super Bowl
Oh,
halftime
knock
show.
on wood.
If I sat there, it was on the TV, I'd be like, huh. I mean, it's fine. I don't mind it. There's lots of dancing going on. We mentioned the tree people. That was a good addition.
Yeah, the tree people. I mean, the wedding, like, um,
Like the only true Super Bowl halftime show where I'm like, that was amazing. Rihanna pregnant.
that was
Can't
pretty
get that.
awesome, man.
Like, I mean, that was, or not that it was amazing. It was just iconic.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
I think it was just like people were upset, like, with the context. Like, because I feel like out of context, like, in
mm,
any other context, Bad Bunny would have been like people. I feel like people would have come around to him because he is like a great producer. He is a great artist. Also, a lot of sex in the lyrics. Like, that guy is so horny. It's if you read the lyrics in English,
oh,
dude, this guy is it's kind of insane
I
how much
that's
this
what
guy talks about sex.
I'm pretty sure in the broadcast, like they were bleeping out the Spanish words. So like that's when you know it's bad. But from not knowing anything when I don't know what he's saying, it's fine. If I knew the lyrics, I'd probably be like, okay, this is insane.
Yeah. I mean, I
Like like
thought,
like like we got kids watching the Super Bowl.
yeah, dude.
You know what? Another thing I don't understand is like you're watching a foot. It doesn't have to be the Super Bowl. Any game. I speak because I have like nephews and nieces.
Mm,
You're watching a supposed to be a family thing. It cuts to a commercial, and it's like a super gruesome horror movie trailer. And like you got like your 7-year old trying to watch the game.
yeah.
All this garbage. Like, can we?
That Gene ad during the Super Bowl. Uh,
Yeah,
how is that legal to show? It's
it
crazy.
shouldn't be. Did you like the Mr. Beast ad?
The I got this vault. I've locked 10 Venezuelan children in this vault, and you have to find them.
So
He's
who gets the $1 million? Is it just anyone who viewed the YouTube video?
I don't know, man. I feel like it's all staged. I feel like you started staging that stuff.
No. You think he's faking it?
Dude, well, here's the thing. He does have like the thing is all of his videos, everyone there signs an NDA in
Yeah,
the
but
videos.
uh-huh.
So you like apparently there's this manager who has never like been on screen, has never been pictured with the Mr. Beast team, and she's like this annoying lady, and apparently she's a real pain in the butt when
Mhm.
people are like around because she's from Disney owns Mr. Beast now.
What? How?
Apparently, I think they have part ownership in some of his things.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean Abigail Spanberger is like working behind the scenes and people like that's what the word on the street has been.
What
Um so I don't know.
word on the street that Abigail Spanberger is
I'm saying an
collaborating?
Abigail Spanberger type lady,
Oh,
you
okay,
know.
okay, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Uh um
Jimmy Donaldson.
I feel like Spanberger is the type of lady who's like or you know those kinds of ladies who are like we are not doing that. You know,
Yeah.
those kinds of ladies just kind
But
of like, you know,
is that like what kind of mom type would that be? Is that an almond mom?
oh, the ultimate circle back.
Circle back to episode 1.
I
Link
think
in description if you haven't seen it yet.
ooh, what kind of I think she used to be a at one point I think a type A
Mm.
kind of person in high school. Very type A,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right? went to the best schools, and just became unsatisfied in her life?
How many people are unsatisfied with their life though?
That's a good question.
Like,
But
weren't
probably,
most people unsatisfied with their life at like 35? Maybe not. I could be lying. I could be pessimistic.
you know what makes me not unsatisfied in my life is that RFK Super Bowl ad with Mike Tyson. Did you watch that? Yeah, did you see that?
Can we play it right now? That
Dude, this is the funniest. Oh my gosh. Mike, dude, is
Jason.
this is for those who have not seen this ad, this may be like one of the greatest Super Bowl ads here. We're sharing it. We're sharing it.
All right.
Content. Share sound. Yes. All right. Can everyone see it? Oh shit, my email's up there. Fuck. I'm gonna have to blur that.
Email it. Email it. Email Mr. Marsh
The
your
Hillary,
comments.
the Hillary Clinton emails. Oh no. Oh, what are these recommended? Oh no. Okay.
Wow.
All right.
My sister's name was Denise. She died of obesity at 25. She had a heart attack. I was so fat and nasty. I would eat anything. I was like 345 pounds. A quart of ice cream every hour. I had so much self-hate when I was like that. I just wanted to kill myself. We're the most powerful country in the world, and we have the most obese, fudgy people. Something has to be done about processed food in this country.
I didn't see
Oh,
that.
that was so
I
funny.
didn't I didn't see that yesterday.
We have the most fudgy people. Oh
Oh,
my goodness.
that's so
Oh.
good. Wow.
Dude, imagine. Oh my gosh. That's great. RFK is like, that's a good ad. I really enjoyed that ad.
I think we did better than that. It's the
Let's
fluoride in the
let's
water.
get Mike Tyson
Yeah.
and talk.
Let's get Mike Tyson to drink a gallon of fluoride.
What a great ad.
One of the best ads. What really good ad. Oh,
Dude, that
that's
that like listen,
see,
I
see, I,
watched.
I'll say real quickly, like that was better than the halftime show. I enjoyed the halftime show, but that ad way better.
Dude, it was here was the thing. It was like right after the halftime show. So it's like you see Benny Blanco walk off stage with all like the Hispanic flags, and he's like, "Oh, quiero si oh puto puto puto," and then you see uh we all fudgy people, and just that transition is fantastic.
It's really good.
That's
That's
what
amazing.
That's what like if there is like going back to kind of what Shane Gillis said, if there is listen, hate it, like it, okay. If there is an administration that is the funniest, there's no question.
George Bush is pretty funny,
George
but
Bush was
yeah,
pretty funny. But you know,
George Bush funny moment. Actually, he did say some funny things. I feel like it was more the situations he was in, like
yeah,
dodging the shoe, not being able to open the door in China.
he was kind of more of a Drewski comic. Like he was more situational. You know, Bush was
Yeah,
Drewski.
yeah.
Um, Obama
My
was Dave Chappelle,
yeah,
obviously. Um,
my favorite line from George Bush was when the Pope came to the U.S. and Pope Benedict gave a speech, and then George Bush goes up to him. He's just like, "Awesome speech, man." It's so funny. It's so he's like, man, dude, nice speech talking to the Pope. Oh, so
Yeah,
good.
man. I mean, also funny that his entire family is went to Yale and is from Connecticut.
Yeah, fake Texan.
Fake Texan, but I mean, it's part of the Drewski. It's kind of the Drewski thing about him, you know.
I feel like we
He had a
talked about this on the
DUI
podcast.
too. He had a
George
DUI. Yeah,
George Bush
George
did?
Bush had a DUI, if I'm
Didn't
not mistaken. Dick
didn't
Cheney
we
had
talk?
two.
Yeah, we talked about that on a previous podcast. That Dick Cheney
Yeah,
had two DUIs.
dude. What? Okay. So, did did you watch like the Charlie Kirk halftime show
I did
at
not.
all?
I did not.
Yeah.
I
Apparently,
saw. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, apparently they were doing some lip syncing.
That's no good.
Yeah, it's no good, man.
Who
That's
who
no good.
performed? I know Kid Rock performed.
Yeah, it was like Kid Rock and some other like country artists. Like I think a lot of people backed out. Um, I don't think they're going away. I think they'll probably do it next year, depending on the artist. But um,
How many people were there?
it wasn't a lot of people there, but like the amount of people that tuned in, I think it was like 20 million people turned into the Charlie Kirk halftime show. Um, they didn't sing the
Huh.
song though, unfortunately, which would have kind of been that would have been awesome. We are Charlie Kirk. Well, Bad Bunny's like, oh,
It was funny. All right, it got
dude.
25 total million views.
Okay.
The all. It's like it's kind.
You,
I think it's a little dumb to
you,
like, you know,
you
have
ever
a
hear
second.
like, oh, finish what you were gonna
No,
say.
no, 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 no. I was just saying. I feel like it's kind of dumb to have another halftime show. Like you just pick it, and it either sucks or it's good. Like you watch it either way.
Yeah,
Because no matter what, the Super Bowl halftime shows usually suck.
yeah. I mean, you got to go
Like
down with the ship, you know.
I don't think there's a reason to make it political. But
Well, the
I mean,
liberals in charge of the NFL, they make it very political.
I that is true. That is probably why they picked Bad Bunny to do the show in the first
No,
place.
exactly, exactly, and that's what people were so like outraged because I think in any other context, people would have been like, "Oh, this is pretty sick." Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, look, you never hear a liberal saying like, I don't agree with Kid Rock's politics, but I could see past that. And I can enjoy the music. You know, I don't agree with his politics, but I can enjoy his music.
Kid
You know,
Rock, great artist.
Kid Rock
Was he the
with the
headline?
mink coat. He
Oh,
he was he was the headliner of that. Yeah.
okay. Didn't who sang the national anthem at the Super Bowl?
Ooh,
Was it
it
Charlie
was
Puth?
Yeah, it was Charlie Puth. I don't know nothing about Charlie Puth. What?
Another halftime show I remember that was like iconic was when Lady Gaga flew in from the ceiling. Do
Yeah,
you
that's
remember
pretty
that?
awesome. I mean,
That's
just if you can do it and you can give like a good show, that's kind of if you can be just a good performer.
Shane Gillis halftime show.
That's what dude, a stand-up halftime show would be crazy. That would be nuts. You got all
They
these
should do
stand-up comedians just riffing for like a half hour.
Shane Gillis, Tom Segura, and Bad Bunny all on the same stage. It would be so good.
Yeah, man. I yeah, that would be a funny moment waiting to happen. It just as long as you're entertaining, you know.
Exactly. You gotta entertain the people.
You do gotta entertain
And
the
that is
people.
why American sports currently suck, because they're only trying to entertain the people.
Yeah,
If you entertain too much, you take the passion away.
yeah.
Like you start looking at the numbers opposed to the actual craft.
No, and that's what they've done for the past 20 years, 20, 30 years is just look, hey, how can we maximize ratings? Oh, let's do the Super Bowl halftime show and let's try to appeal to as broad of an audience as possible, you know?
Yeah.
Because certain people are gonna watch it like we're people like you and me are gonna watch it no matter what. Like no
Exactly.
matter who the halftime show is, but you know, if it's not some big artist or whatever, the women are not gonna watch it, you know?
Yeah, but like if they're going into the Super Bowl party, like they're not watching it on their own, are they?
No, 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 no. My girlfriend is not. She said when she was living alone, like she never watched the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I mean that makes sense, I would imagine for most people.
Yeah. Like I mean, if I'm living alone just because I'm a guy, like I'm gonna turn it on. Um,
Yeah, you have to.
yeah.
Yeah, like if you even if you don't watch NFL, like you watch see also NFL, like as an American, you're obligated to watch the Super Bowl,
Mm,
right? Like even if you have never watched a football game in your life, like you're supposed to watch the Super Bowl game. But
yeah.
like NBA Finals is not the same way. I don't feel. I've never seen an NBA Finals before. Maybe
No,
one
and
game.
people they're put on their jerseys where the armpit hair is sticking out, because it's a basketball jersey. And they're all like, "Yeah, Pelicans are in the NFL." It's like, dude, I don't care, man.
It's
I
not. Yeah,
there is no zest with it. There is a little bit more because hockey is such a physical game. I would say there is a little bit more hype.
hear this. Hear this. Okay, so we said the what's it called? The NFL brought in like 130 million viewers for the game. NBA Finals on a per game basis averages 11 million views per game.
How
That's
many
nothing.
how many games are in the finals? It's like
Like,
five or something.
like they do best of seven,
Best of seven. Okay.
which is like why are we doing best of seven in a finals game?
Yeah, dude, just you do one game.
That's why.
That's another thing too, is that like sports like basketball and I mean even baseball, like some people are like, "Oh, we need more games in baseball." There's so many games. There's so many
Yeah.
games, dude. And each game means like I'm no baseball expert because I think people just kind of baseball is such a stats based game. Like I don't know if you've ever seen Moneyball,
Oh, I've seen it.
but dude, they you truly know how much like stats is in it. Um that's another thing too is that arguably the World Series is um like those people have been playing
Mhm.
baseball the entire summer and they've played over 100 games and it's all leading up to this one moment.
Mm.
Kind of,
That's
there is
the
a little bit of passion. There's a little bit of passion in baseball, I think.
that's why they like college basketball is way better because there's a single eliminations in the March Madness.
Yeah.
For I can speak for soccer. In the past like 2 or 3 years, they've been trying to add way more games. And there's been lots of players protesting because like so many players are getting injured. And also it's like to find out who's the best. You have one game. There's no need to play as many as possible.
Yeah, because then it's like the best team is going to win,
Exactly.
which is not people and that's the thing too about um like the college football playoff is
Mhm.
that you can't really have like a Cinderella team just because of the size difference. Like
Yeah.
the linemen for JMU are like they're like 280, 290. These linemen for like Georgia are like 350 and like 6'9". So it's just
Well,
the line, it's just it's kind of a little impossible to have like a Cinderella
Yeah, yeah,
team
yeah.
unless you like go in and you get really good players like Indiana did.
Yeah, like if you have the worst team in the league versus the best team in the league, if you play 7 games, they're gonna win 6 out of 7 of them guaranteed.
Yeah.
If you have like the one round playoff game, there's at least a chance something crazy could happen.
Yeah,
The
dude.
I the there's a tournament in England called the FA Cup,
Uh-huh.
and essentially, there's like the top league, the English league, which is like the best league in the world, debatable, but okay. And then there's like 3 other professional leagues underneath that who are worse, but they're
Yeah.
still professional. And then there's like 2 more leagues that are semi-professional, and then there's one league that's literally equivalent to like your local rec league men's are playing together. And every year, 2 or 3 of the best like rec men's league team get to play in the tournament against professionals. And this year, that team who suck, it's literally like 30-year-old men who are not paid to play soccer. They played a Premier League team who won the tournament the previous year, and the old men of this rec team beat the Premier League team.
Wow.
And it was at their home stadium, which could fit like 5,000 people, and everyone was just going nuts. It was so magical.
Dude, because you probably know these people.
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's probably for like a small town,
Yeah.
Guernsey Jim or
E-
whatever,
Exactly.
Wadsworth Longfellow,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and but like there is such more passion with that because then it's like, oh, if that team wins more, then they might get more money
Hmm.
and they might get some better players coming in, and then they could kind of rise up the ranks. Like they're not going to be no Arsenal, but they're going to be.
That's how Ryan Reynolds and the guy from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia co-own a soccer team. Have you heard this?
Yeah, yeah.
They own Wrexham FC, and they started in the league that I just talked about, like the Rec Men's
Uh,
League. And over the course of like 7 years now, they're now in the second division in England. It's crazy what
wow.
what they've done like for that team. But now like to get to the best league, it's like impossible to afford it. Like it's so expensive to even join that league. So I don't even know if it's possible.
Wow. Yeah, but I do like that. I like that the relegation is so
Yes.
good.
Yep.
The relegation, phenomenal.
If the NFL had regulation, the
Relegation.
command relegation, the Commanders would be in the Division 5 right now.
Yeah.
They're pretty bad.
But then that allows for like a shit team. Like they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, we went undefeated in this worst league."
Exactly. Get
And then
confidence
and
up.
then people are like, "All right, I'm loving this team. We're winning. We're
Yeah.
finally we have a positive record."
Did you know RG3 was born in Japan?
That's crazy.
He's a Japanese fellow. Just a little crazy. I just wanted to put that out there.
He has to celebrate Japanese History Month. He can't.
It
Guess he can't.
Chinese. Oh, that was bad. Chinese New Year. Sorry. I'm not racist, I promise. Chinese New Year is coming up here soon.
What what
That, see,
what is the
that,
new Chinese year?
let's check. Um, what I was going with that though was like you said we need the Super Bowl to be a holiday. Chinese
Mm.
New Year should be a holiday. Like that could be the pivotal time slot. It would work perfectly for everyone.
Yeah.
In between summer and winter. It's
Ye-
February 17th, year of the horse.
that's pretty
Go
solid.
crazy.
Not the year of the pangolin.
No,
No. Oh, unfortunate.
not that year.
I
I think we're the year of the horse.
Oh, this is our year,
A year.
I guess.
Let's see. Who knows? I wonder what Bad Bunny would be. We are the year of the horse.
Wow.
So appreciate this moment.
I'm appreciating. I think I'm cool with why don't we just have more, let's have some more holidays, man. Let's make the people happy. If you are the president who adds like two extra holidays, everybody's gonna love you.
Juneteenth was at it. No one complained.
Yeah,
I'm fine
everyone
with
was
Juneteenth.
like,
You get a holiday off in the summer. Yeah, that's fine.
yeah. Just like
You,
let's just do, I mean, that moment we need a holiday there because then you're going into Lent, you're going in blind
exactly.
like without any sort of like rest beforehand. You need some rest before you go into Lent.
What about they should just make a Lent a 40-day holiday?
Then you can do some legit like yeah, I'm gonna do the Kevin James. I'm gonna fast for 40 days.
Yeah. Like everyone just needs to take a chill pill, fast for 40 days, do something, and then it'll be better.
I want to give up watching political YouTube videos
Yeah.
for Lent.
Is that possible if you are on like a
Dude,
Reels only?
is it if I mean if YouTube Shorts, if you just block every single political thing you see, like you might fix it. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about politics is that everybody talks about everybody talks about spam burger this, right? Throughout the entire year, but there's literally nothing you can do except in November. It literally the entire year, if you just put your head under the rock for the entire year and you wake up 2 weeks before the election, you study everything that's happened in the year, and then you vote, like people think that the news and understanding what's going on all of the time is a healthy thing and that it matters.
No.
It doesn't matter.
First of all, no one knows what they're talking about on both sides.
Yeah.
If you like ask anyone a basic question of what they believe in, they can't answer it.
Mm.
So yeah, there's too much information being piled on us. It's like the tree of knowledge. You know,
Yeah.
Eve had to eat the apple, and now she knows everything, which is bad. We're not
Yeah.
supposed to know everything.
I mean, maybe if Adam bit the apple first, it would have been okay. You know, he can handle it. I'm gonna get, this is not good. Oh, my full name's on the screen again. Oh, man.
Oh,
Oh,
my
it's
my name
over.
is too. This is
It's
bad,
over.
Jeremy.
Oh,
It's
we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing. Take out my email.
no editing allowed.
Yeah, man.
Leave the email. Will actually no, never mind. Never mind.
We're dude. But yeah, it's. I mean, look, we people are not getting smarter. People are not getting smarter.
They're getting dumber.
We think the general public is getting smarter. We think that
We're,
they're getting better at living their lives with more information. No, dude, and it's like there's so much shit that's happening that has literally nothing to do with me, you know? It's just like in general. And
yeah.
yeah,
This
man,
is the news. The Lardo's
this is
podcast.
the news. Dude,
That's why
but
podcasts are so effective.
how
Like Joe,
explain? Oh,
like if you have the biased media networks, which all of them are,
yeah.
their story is going to be skewed no matter what.
Mm,
If you listen to a podcaster, at least you usually know where they're coming from. Like it's more honest.
yeah. Because you can't
Not,
bullshit. You can't bullshit for 3 hours. You have to be,
yeah. And
yeah.
also, if you have like another random person on, like it's more of a genuine conversation.
Mm.
opposed to like the talking heads on the news were like, oh, I think this, oh, I think that. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
I I think one side but one side believes that what they do on social media, saying everybody unfollow me if you like this person, you just unfollow me. They think that that matters. They think that that's gonna change what's happening. They think that Bad Bunny going out and performing, everybody's gonna be like, "Huh, I never thought of it that way, actually."
Do
You
you think
know?
those people like the um the people who like actually have influence, like the celebrities, do you think they actually care though? Or like, I mean, it's clearly just like rage bait. Like
Yeah, they're just
like
they
they know if they post something, it's gonna do so good. Which you can't blame them. Like they have a business to run, and they can just simply post a 2 sentence thing that gets 100 million views. Like it's a good business decision.
dude,
It's
and
the people who have like 50 followers on Facebook you got to worry about. Got to worry about those guys.
yeah, those the Russian bots. You got
Yeah,
dude, but California is such a delusional place because the weather is so good all of the time. You don't develop grit. The winter, this shit weather, there being snow on the ground for like 2 weeks, it gives you grit, man. You're like
does
you're like
California not have snow?
no,
I mean,
dude, if you're living in Los Angeles, it's
I
perfect
okay.
weather every day except for when your house is burning down.
I
But
I guess that's true. I guess you can access snow if you want to.
yeah, you can access snow, but everybody is trying to get rid of as many inconveniences in
Yeah,
California as like everybody thinks that life should have no sort of
struggle.
roadblocks, no
Yeah,
struggle, nothing bad happens. We all sing Kumbaya, we all hold hands, we all kiss each other, you know? And
you need a little bit of struggle.
you need grit, man. Yeah.
What gives you more grit though? It's snowing like 2 feet, or your house being burnt down.
That is true. That is
Like not
true.
everyone's house is getting burnt down, except that one fire that did destroy a bunch of it.
Yeah,
But all you need is one fire.
I mean, that's a good question. I mean, I think losing everything you own, that gives you a lot of grit, but there's only a certain handful of people, you know?
It's true.
That's not enough grit to transform a state. But I actually do know some people who lost their house burned down in the Palisade fire. I was texting them.
Really?
They were
Jeez.
a crew that I led, yeah. So it was yeah, and they were updating me. They were like, "Yeah, we're staying in this hotel. Everything's gone." I'm like, "Damn, that sucks."
It does suck. How are you supposed to make podcast videos if your house burns down?
Yeah, how are you? Yeah, how are you supposed to how are you supposed to do anything? We know someone who in high school their house burned down.
Oh,
I don't know if you know this person, but their high school burned
oh,
down
oh, I
and
do. I, yeah, yeah.
and then someone went and visited them in the dead of night
Do what?
in the hotel room. What Bad Bunny talks about.
Whoa,
They recreate a Bad Bunny song. That's what they did.
that's a good. Tell that to Kyle Keller to make his next YouTube video.
Translating the Bad Bunny lyrics. I
Exactly.
watched I watched a video of this also look when here's here's the thing is that all of these all of these white women, they're like, there's no diversity in America. America's not diverse enough, right? But they go to Target. It's all white people. Then they go to Starbucks. That's all white people. Then they go to a spin class. It's all white people. Then they watch serial killer documentaries on Netflix on their MacBook Pros. It's all white people.
Good
Then
point.
they listen to Machine Gun Kelly. They don't understand. And then you're like, well, have you ever been to a Walmart before? And they're like, no. Oh, but I want to go study abroad. It's like, you don't have to study abroad. You just go to Walmart.
Not good. I think I never thought about it that way, but in a way that is like kind of true.
Dude, it's
Like,
I mean, and it's not a hateful thing whatsoever to like say like it's not coming from a place of hate. It's
it's
like legitimately, Walmart is a very diverse place.
yeah.
And you don't have to experience if you're going to Target, you're only experiencing mac and cheese with hot dogs in it.
I I have a hot take.
What's your hot take?
People are always complaining about the billionaires.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, you're so rich. You need to do this with your money." Blah 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 blah. Walmart is incredible. They have built stores you can access within an hour from anywhere in the United States and buy anything you want. Like what more is there to do from the Walmart family than
Yeah.
provide access to literally anything you could want or need?
They provide so many job. I mean, the
So many
argument
jobs.
is, yeah, I mean, but it's still a job. You still money in the bank account. And, it, and Walmart too. Like I even remember a time before we had a Walmart in my hometown. Like there was no Walmart. So if you wanted to go to like you had to go to Best Buy and then you had to go to Target and then if you wanted clothes, you had to go there and
The
then
Kohl's.
go
Yeah.
to Kohl's, get your Kohl's cash and hang out with all the MILFs that go to Kohl's, which there's not many of them. Um, but the women who think they are MILFs who are not go to Kohl's.
Yeah.
And then if I want makeup, I have to go to Sephora. But if I go to Walmart, they have everything. So it is like billionaires do provide, and Amazon, you can get a package delivered to your
Yeah.
house. I can get anything I want
It's
tomorrow.
it is insane that you can go on your phone from anywhere in the world and you can just type in I want a chimpanzee.
Yeah.
And Amazon Prime is going to ship you a chimpanzee in a box and it's going to be delivered that night maybe in an Amazon truck. Where are the Amazon trucks being stored? They just appear.
They just, you never see them getting gasoline. Where are they getting
Nope.
gasoline? You have no idea.
It's insane. So
Dude,
I don't really understand all the hate.
and then Billie Eilish was like, "Oh, billionaires. Did you see that?
No.
Where so she said at the Grammys, she's like, you don't need to be a billionaire, and we're living on you can't be a billionaire on stolen land or whatever." And so then, and she said something about using that money to house the homeless. And so people started going to like Billie Eilish's multiple mansions and were like, "Can I stay?" One dude bought a flight. He got go funded a flight to fly from Australia to Los Angeles and then go stay at Billie Eilish's house, which is just
That's funny.
and again, it's all about that just virtue signaling, no follow through. Just like,
Mhm.
yeah, fuck that, but I'm not gonna do anything about it. Um, but I mean, I look, dude, if you want to be a billionaire, like
So, can I cut really quick?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's this misconception that like there's so many billionaires. It's like, oh, Tom Brady, billionaire. Oh, Richard Sherman, he played in the NFL. He must be a billionaire. People don't realize how big a billion is.
Mhm.
I'll do this little experiment with you right now. If you were gonna count to 1 million, just like nonstop, how long do you think it would take you?
Probably, I don't know, a week.
That's a good guess. Most people get it way off. Apparently, it's around like 14 days to count
Okay.
to a million. To count to a million. Guess how long it takes to count to a billion?
That would be like 1,400 days.
31 years. Isn't that
Oh, well,
crazy?
1,400 days. That would be like 14,000 days. Yeah. So that is 31 years.
31 years, 14 days. That's the difference between a million and a billion. Huge difference. And I think there's what? Isn't there like 4,000 billionaires in the world? Like known billionaires? Like we're talking about 4,000 people. We're not talking about like millions of people.
Mm.
And that's in the world, not even in the US. Let's see how many billionaires there are. Oh, I can't, doesn't work. Never mind. That's what I'm saying though.
Yeah. I mean, why like and theoretically too, we don't know how much the Saudi royal family has. We don't know how much. And that's the thing. It's like if you are being true to your statement, you would go after the Saudi royal family first. Why aren't you housing the homeless? You know, with all that money, you buy like 100 Bugattis. That's what they spend. They'll buy like 100 Bugattis and like 1,000 Big Macs and like a hawk. They'll have like
Yeah.
10 hawks. That's how. But yeah, man. I mean, like at that point, being a billionaire, it's not even about the money anymore. It's just
Oh,
about the sheer love of the game.
definitely
How
not.
much do you
Yeah.
love the game?
Yeah. Okay, so in the US, there's about 24 million millionaires. And that's net worth.
Mm,
24 million millionaires. And there are 900 billionaires.
wow.
That's not a whole lot. That's like the population of Vatican City.
Yeah.
How much is Vatican City worth? You know, the Catholic Church is the largest owner of public land in the world,
Really?
or private land, something land.
Whoa.
Kind of insane.
Actually, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
And for some reason, they break it down like by country. The Catholic Church in Germany alone. So I think the richest religious institutions, Church of Mormon.
Mm,
Second one is like one of them in Indonesia. I forget what that's called. Third one, the Catholic Church in Germany.
wow.
But overall, Catholic Church is the largest owner of the private land in the world.
That's crazy.
It's
And how much do you think that their priceless relics and artifacts are worth?
ask Hobby Lobby.
Ask Hobby. Yeah.
Yes. Ask Hobby Lobby. They know the answers.
What do you think they have in the Vatican archives?
Oh,
What do you think they have?
what was I had such a good thing for this. They have like a time machine. Forget what it's called though. What is time? They have to have, everything, right? Do you think they have the Ark of the Covenant?
Oh, no, I think the Ark of the Covenant. There's evidence that it might be in Ethiopia. Um,
Ron Wyatt finding it.
Ron, yeah,
The So I'll cut you off. The Vatican allegedly has this time machine thing called the chronovisor. Have you ever heard of the chronovisor?
No, I have not.
It was a device that could, like, you could view events from the past, but it was kind of like you were watching it on a screen. Like, I don't think you were actually there. Almost like a TV that you're like viewing into the past. And it used light waves, but there's no physical evidence and there's no photos of it. However, there's many lost stories from priests and monks who have claimed to see it and used it.
Wow.
Dude, imagine having access to the Vatican archives. Like, do you think there's more tea in the Vatican archives than like the U.S. government?
I guaranteed because that's going back 2000 years, man.
They
You're
have
going,
the answers, probably.
they probably, I mean,
Like they probably have evidence. Well, maybe not. I don't know. There's like the shroud of Turin.
is that in the Vatican archives?
I think that's on public display. Like
Yeah.
so I'm saying they might have some crazier stuff.
Yeah. I mean, do they have the Holy Grail? Do they have
The
definitely a bunch of saints like
oh
toenails and stuff and skulls and
yeah,
whatever. Like all those, what is that? Oh, that's it's not a, it's called a sack or something.
I don't know. Sacrilege?
No, not
Sacrilege?
not sacrilege, but it's like an object that is like belong to a saint.
I don't
It's like
know.
a saint skull or something.
I don't
Uh,
know.
but yeah, man, I mean, like they definitely do because they I think the Communist Party took a lot of when they took over t Tibet, they got rid of a lot of shit. So I feel like
Mhm.
maybe the only competitor would have been some like monasteries in Tibet.
The During World War II, the Nazis had all kinds of campaigns like that. Like, they wanted to either control the religious artifacts or destroy them because,
Uh,
they wanted to be like the one race or whatever. But they had dedicated missions to finding like the Holy Grail and the Ark of the Covenant. I forget how the Ark of the Covenant, like that's like Indiana Jones is based on that, I thought.
yeah,
Anyway, but the I do know for the Holy Grail, at some point they were sent, I thought, to like Tibet. Like allegedly it was there in like a cave, and the two Nazi soldiers went into the cave, claimed to have found it. They saw the actual cup, but then they came out of the cave where the other Nazis were waiting for them, and they were like, "We're not giving it to you. Like we saw it, it's real. We're not doing it." And they died for it. Like they
wow,
didn't want the Nazis to have hold of it, so they died
that's
allegedly.
crazy.
Insane.
Because they probably knew um, how like valuable, and they're like, we can't destroy this, man.
I don't know if it was the Heinrich Himmler was like the head of that.
Whoa.
He was the head operator in like the sciences. They have some crazy stories.
Do you think that they may have found the Ark of the Covenant, or they like know roughly where it is?
Who are the Nazis?
Yeah. And then
I,
the Soviets burned that information.
I don't know. I do know Ron Wyatt found it in the Middle East,
No,
so
dude,
it doesn't matter.
there's this. So do you know about the uh church in Ethiopia?
Yeah, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
So
I was for that. The
you were for that until the Ron Wyatt stuff.
Until that, but then also the Nazis also went there.
Really?
So okay, let's back it up. So the church in Ethiopia claims to have the Ark of the Covenant. Okay. And inside, no one's allowed inside the church though.
Hmm.
Like no one's allowed to see it except one guy who's chosen for life. And like he is assigned the duty to protect the Ark. And they have like a hall of pictures of like the people of these people. The one guy protects the Ark his whole life, and he just stands there. So no one else is allowed in. During the war, the Nazis came, went into the church. They had guns. They were probably just like fighting off an 80-year-old dude who's about to die anyway. They went into like the sacristy, whatever that's called, the little holy area. They said there was a wooden box inside there. There was nothing in the wooden box. They were touching the wooden box. No one died or anything. So like they made it sound like they went in and didn't find anything.
Huh.
But it's crazy. Like the people who are chosen to guard the Ark, obviously they must think it's real.
Yeah. I mean, don't they develop like cataracts or like sight problems?
I think so. Is they're just like in a dark room their whole life.
Yeah, it
It's
could be
crazy.
it.
It's crazy.
Yeah, dude. I these relics and stuff, like I mean, I feel like science and I feel like universities, they're just like, oh, this is bullshit. We're not gonna put our effort into finding this. But maybe if they all put their minds into finding this, like maybe they could. But even then, would we want to find that
I think
stuff? Would we want to find the Holy Grail? Would we want to find the Ark of the Covenant?
I could see it bringing peace or even more division. I think in the Bible it says that they can't like no one's gonna see the Ark again until Judgment Day.
Wow.
Like or it won't be revealed to the masses, I think is what it says. Something like that. So I don't know.
Maybe we just shouldn't look for it. You know?
Yeah, I kind of like just talking about it and wondering.
Mm.
I'm fine not finding it.
Yeah. Maybe it's on Oak Island. Maybe the Templar Knights brought it to Oak Island.
Oak Island or an alien took it.
Alien could have took it. Um, what do you think is in, do you think anything is in Area 51? What do you think is in Area 51?
Dude, we could talk about Bob Lazar's interview all
Yeah.
day. They 100% have stuff that was
I
of extraterrestrial origin.
do the people, should we explain to the people? Should we explain Bob Lazar? Should we let them figure it out?
I don't even know if I remember honestly, but in
Yeah.
in in short, Bob Lazar worked at Los Alamos National Laboratory, pristine scientist. And then he was taken to Area 51 as like a side project for the US government. And there he was not allowed to talk about anything. But during his time, he he wasn't told anything, but he was trying to reverse engineer what looked like an alien spaceship.
Mhm.
And despite the top scientists in the world working on this thing, they couldn't reverse engineer anything except the door inside. That was the only part they figured out how it actually worked. Um, and then later on, I think other things were said, so he came out and told his story. But like, just watch the Joe Rogan interview. It's like he clearly believed what he's saying.
Yeah, and he's been very consistent.
Very consistent.
Super consistent.
And he
Um,
also had nothing to gain. Like he lost
mhm.
his job. People think he's crazy. He didn't get any money for it.
Yeah.
He got to go on the Joe Rogan podcast. That's like it's the only benefit. Even if that's a benefit, I don't know if that's a benefit though.
I mean, I think sheerly the fact that like we were able to get. It's crazy that we were able to get into Venezuela without getting shot
Yeah.
at all by those
Yeah.
the they had because they bought them from the Russians, the anti-air missile defense system, and it just didn't work. So maybe there was some alien cloaking. I don't know.
Maybe.
I How much in general do you think that the what time are we at right now? How long have we been
I
going?
feel like we've been going pretty long.
Yeah. Um,
Over an hour and a half with technical issues.
yeah. Maybe more like an hour and something, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I guess all right. I think this is a good closure question.
Okay.
Is based on everything that people say, right, about aliens and the government and whatnot, what percentage of what the government says or that these academic institutions say or just big everything, what percentage of big everything, what do they say is correct? What percentage would you say is like, oh, this is a pretty legit thing
Okay.
versus this is completely crocked up? Like, do you think it's like 80-20? Do you think it's like 50-50?
I can speak for academia. Most of the things what they say is true, but but it doesn't matter. It's useless. So it's 100% true and 100% useless. Obviously not actually 100%, but you know what I'm saying.
Mm,
Half that 90% of the stuff that's coming out is garbage. Like it's purely monetary value for the individual.
yeah.
It's like I have a pet duck and Robbie has a pet dog. They live in different states. What is the chance that both animals get coronavirus? And then it's like 2% chance. It's like that is a true statement,
Mm,
but it doesn't matter. That's what
yeah.
academia is.
And another thing too is like, why don't we have scientists run our country? It's like, well, scientists say that a buffalo chicken dip should only be left out for 2 hours, and after that, you should throw it away. And I left it out all night last night, and everybody that I've talked to said you'll be fine if you eat it. So it's,
Exactly.
it, but what? Okay, so then I guess the government then, what percentage would you say is true?
Like senators speaking, like everything.
Like everything that the government puts out and just kind of showcases like whether or not there is like a shadow government or a deep state. What
I
do you
mean,
think is the overall? Because I'm interested. If we ever go on Joe Rogan, this is the
mm,
question that I'm asking him.
like I mean, if you just watch the news, both sides lie. So like that's like already 50%. And then like and then there's the other thing is like similar to the academic stuff. It's similar in a way. It is true when they give out all the classified information, like they release it to the public, which is true, but they also redact 80% of it. So it's like it is true, but like what's the point?
Mhm.
They did have classified documents on the Ark of the Covenant though, which I thought were pretty interesting.
They
Tom
did.
DeLonge, yeah. They
Whoa.
were using remote viewing to view the Ark of the Covenant.
Oh,
Allegedly, one guy found it, and it was the worst description of all time.
man.
So I have no idea. I don't know
Yeah.
what to believe anymore.
Yeah, it's It's I want to say like everything I'm told, I want to say maybe like I feel like 77% of it I'm being shot pretty straight. That's kind of a high faith answer.
That
That's
is a
kind
high
of
faith
really
answer.
high.
Yeah.
But I mean like I trust that the moon landing definitely happened. The Earth's not flat, you know.
Yeah.
I think that, if you go by like Occam's razor, you're familiar with Occam's razor, right? S-
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, Occam's razor is that the simplest answer is
Hmm.
usually the most correct answer. Um,
Oh, I agree with that.
yeah.
That's how it should
So,
be.
you know, I don't know. I think there is some sinister and like stuff that we don't know about, but
Oh,
I'd
dude,
say,
like Bohemian Grove. That's like evidence that there's shady stuff going on.
but I mean, is that more of like a social club though?
No, dude. I mean, like, isn't there a picture of like George Bush, Nixon, Reagan, and Obama all in the same photo? Bill Clinton. Like, it's like the next five presidents in a row are all at the same table. Like whenever whoever the first president was of those.
Hmm.
There's some sketchy stuff. I don't know. I
There's
don't know.
some interesting, like the Bilderberg conference or whatever, Bilderberg
Oh,
group.
huh?
It's like all these executives meet up of all these big companies in like Bilderberg, Netherlands or whatever to discuss stuff.
Maybe they're just
Th-
having their own little squid games.
Maybe the Freemasons.
Yeah. There's so much to discuss.
There is a lot to discuss, and that's the whole. I mean, that's the whole fun of it. That's how fun it's fun to think that it's not the way it is.
It's,
It's very fun.
it's very fun.
All right. Well,
Well,
you have anything else you want to say to the people?
God bless Bad Bunny. That's all I got.
That's crazy. I don't think any person has said that in like the
God
last
bless,
24 hours.
God bless Bad Bunny. Didn't he say God bless America?
He did say God bless America, and then he brought out all the other American flags. Like
He should have brought the 13 colony flag out.
that would have been that would have been baller. That would have been pretty cool.
Speaking of baller, got a basketball. I think that's a good way to end it.
Yeah. All right. Mashallah. Take care, my man. Thank you guys for watching the Lardos podcast.